Pure Class A, high voltage, ultra live and direct. This is Bondi Radio.
Very good morning to This is Bondi Radio, Bondi's Big Breakfast. In fact, Keith Hodgson here with Amy and Zeba. Look across there on the other side of the room at a special magical table we've set up.
It's not just special, it's special and magical.
Well,
Ta-da!
it's a double whammy.
That's exactly it. Yeah, we've been telling you guys who's been going to be coming in. So this is Zevit. I call her Zevit, but how do you actually pronounce your name?
We spell it Zehavit, so it's Zehavit, and it's mean little gold in Hebrew. So
Little gold.
Little gold, Zehabit.
Little Goldie, even though she's the absolute opposite.
Story of my life, right?
But you can call her Z, and she's got some fabulous products here, which, to be honest, wasn't really your plan, was it? Tell us a little bit about how you got started with these amazing sauces.
So to make a very short story long.
Or a long story short.
I used to have a coffee shop down in Bondi many moons ago, from 2009 to 2012. And shakshuka eggs was my best seller. And for a long time, I was thinking that would be a really good idea to make a really good quality shakshuka sauce, like my grandma used to make, with all the love and time and energy, because it's really time consuming. But I never had the time, really, because, you know, life's just busy. And then the corona lockdown hit, and all I had was time. So I thought, I'm just going to make shakshuka sauce, and I'm going to reach out to all my contacts and see if anyone wants to order some. My son at the time was doing his L, so he was my driver. We drove all around the place to deliver shakshuka sauce. Yeah, so it started.
And that's what we love.
And the label looks lovely. Did you design the label and stuff yourself as well?
Yeah, because the labels start handmade, really simple, basic, but beautiful. And then when I decided to make the label professional, I still wanted to keep the handmade look, but I wanted to be upmarket as well. So
we're going to put this on the camera for everyone at home so you can see it.
So it was in my head, and it took a while to get the right people to put it on paper, and I'm very happy with the result.
Yeah, it is. It's really, really beautiful. I love it.
All right, so this is the first time we've had somebody cooking in the studio.
Isn't
so I'm
it? We just thought,
to see how this is going to pan out.
What better way to start the day on the breakfast show than actually cook breakfast? So, Zevit, take it away. What do we need to do? I'm going to be standing here helping, so
yeah.
God help you.
Yeah, you're a great cook. We all know that. So maybe we'll swap so I can stand next to my hot pan.
All right, here we go.
So the shakshuka sauce is a slow-cooked tomato, capsicum, chili, and garlic. And traditionally, you put the sauce in a pan and you warm it up. Warm it up, and then you break some eggs into the sauce, and that's your shakshuka eggs. So that's what we're going to do. We have an electric pan here.
So with the actual sauce, is it something that's really hard to make at home?
It's just time consuming, because if you do it right, I reduce all the liquid, so there is not much liquid left, which basically make it the right consistency. So there is time involved. If you have time, you could make a really quick version of that. So this is the sauce.
Let me smell.
I like the popping of the lid. That's what I like.
Professional.
Oh, so good. So tell us the ingredients for everyone at home. It's gluten and dairy free.
It's gluten, dairy, sugar free. All days I used to use some sugar, because they said that sugar breaks the acidity of the tomatoes. But then the all I quit sugar movement started, so I got rid of sugar in my kitchen altogether. And I found that salt do the same thing with the acidity of the tomatoes. I only use pink Himalayan salt as well, which have more mineral and more nutritionist than just an ordinary salt. So yeah, it's tomato, capsicum, chili, garlic, and some spices, and extra virgin olive oil.
Lovely.
There you go.
Good.
So,
made with love.
Made with love. So this is a really big electric pan.
It's sizzling. Listen.
Sizzly.
Can we hear that? Can you hear that on air?
So ideally, you will have a pan, a round pan, and you have that kind of thickness of the sauce.
Okay.
But because we're in the radio, it's not a proper kitchen. That will do.
Why would you have it as a round pan? What's the difference?
I don't know, most pan are round, I guess, right? Just an ordinary pan, an ordinary pan.
Okay. So you put it in, and is it like, does it need to be on quite a high heat?
No, so when you put it on, it's actually just put it on the normal heat and then just start warm it up. So
Yeah.
not really high. It's really hard to control the temperature in this one, but
Yeah.
because
So the pan is obviously it's a hot plate type of thing, so it's going to be a lot hotter than
Yeah.
usual.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing you would have that a little bit lower.
Yeah.
So we've got the sauce in there; it's all bubbling away. So we just break the eggs directly into the sauce.
So it's like poaching the eggs in the sauce, really. So traditionally, it's from Morocco. That's where my dad's side of the family from Morocco. Traveled to Israel. That's where I'm from. And the story is really that when I came to Australia 18 years, I really missed the Moroccan food, and you could not find Moroccan food back then. And I started asking for recipes from my family and my grandmother and my aunties.
So your father's side, your dad's side, is Moroccan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morocco, Casablanca. So I'm just gonna crack 6 eggs, but you can actually crack even 8. So each jar is 500 gram, which it's basically 4 serve. A serve is 125 gram. So I crack the eggs in, put the lid on. If you have like a gas cooker, it's really easy to control the heat, but you want it just simmering.
Yeah.
So you don't want it too hot. If you like your eggs runny, you
Yeah.
will cook it for 5 minutes or so. Sorry. If you like your egg runny, you cook it for 5 minutes or so. If you like it hard, probably a couple of more minutes. I always like to listen to music while I'm cooking, so it's good to put some music on and groove as you go. You can see that the eggs start changing already.
Yeah,
You
so
see
the
egg
eggs-
white.
yeah,
And you see
you-
that the temperature, it's not even on that pan, but
Yeah.
you get the idea. So that
Yeah.
will cook for 5 to 7 minutes. And then the other ingredients that, product, because the shakshuka eggs, it's such a time consuming, as I said. It's take quite a while to cook. I thought, what can I do with the time that I have? And one of a really amazing product in a Moroccan kitchen, it's preserved lemon. So I started preserving my own lemon, which basically all it is, it's lemon with pink Himalayan salt, fresh lemon juice, fresh chili, fresh thyme, and coriander seed. And it's got that beautiful salty, bitter, sour flavor.
So that's Moroccan too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's nice to add that as well.
Oh,
if you
yum.
like. And the other thing is my paprika oil, which is extra virgin olive oil I mixed with different spices. The main ingredient is paprika, so it's got that beautiful color and flavor. You can do anything with it. Like
Which is
with
very
olive oil.
Moroccan. The paprika is very Moroccan.
So on my website, there is a recipe for my Moroccan fish, which is the paprika oil and preserved lemon and other recipes. But
Beautiful.
you, again, use it for anything. You can use it for marinating, a salad dressing.
Amazing. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
So the egg are cooking along, as you can see.
Yeah.
So this part probably is not as warm as this part, but
Yeah.
it's happening.
So yeah, it's almost like a poaching kind of effect.
yeah.
So maybe what we do then, if it's going to take a bit of time, is we can go to some music, if that's what you do while it's cooking.
Yes.
And then come back, and then we can have me and Hodgie can have a little taste.
Let's do
Yay.
it. Let's do it.
Sounds like a plan.